Coucou, comment ça va? So I'm going to do just a quick little glow for today. I don't like to wear a lot of blush in the summer because my skin can get very oily and clogged, and so instead I like to keep things really simple. So normally I will do like some glow drops. So normally I use these Pi skincare glow drops. I bought the wrong one this time. This is a illuminator, but normally I get another one that's a little bit more brownish. So I'm probably gonna use this, but you can also, to get kind of the same effect, I have these two from Typology. One is, this is an illuminator, and this one are bronzing drops, and you can actually mix the two of these and it'll still give you kind of that same little glow. But I'm gonna do my Pi skincare one just for today. Let me shake it really well. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. So we do that, and then I just do a teeny tiny little drop, and I pop it all over, and I go up. Like this. And if you're wondering, why are there little light spots all over your face? It's because my disco ball is sitting over here. So, yeah. And this I like because it just gives me the teeniest, tiniest bit of shimmer. Now you probably can't really see it that well, but in person, it's just a teeny tiny bit of shimmer. And then I like to do just a tiny bit of mascara. Right now I'm trying this sample, this Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I really like this makeup brand, Ilia. I think the products are really pretty. They go on really well. They're good for somebody who has kind of, you know, combination to oily skin. And best part is that I have never had an allergic reaction to any of their products because they don't use a bunch of coconut oil in it, and coconut oil will clog your pores and give you a crazy allergic reaction. So just do it light. A little bit mascara. For my lipstick, I already have it on. It's this one that I use all of the time from La Bouche Rouge. I was like, what's the brand? La Bouche Rouge. So that's like this is my red lipstick from there, and I'll tell you exactly one. And then spritzing on just a tiny bit of Coco Mademoiselle. Let's just do a little dab here, dab there. Okay, good. And that's kind of how I get my little glow. As you can see, it's very, very light because I'm just looking for like a tiny bit of glow and then to just get out of my house. But let me show you the outfit. There we go. Okay, so this is the outfit. This is a vintage, this looks like the Cult Gaia bag. It is not the Cult Gaia bag. This is actually the vintage version of the Cult Gaia bag. The vintage version is from the 70s. And so I found it on a French vintage site, and so I purchased it. And I just tied this little scarf around it because the scarf was really cute and it matched the dress. I have on my aviator sunglasses, and of course, like my jewelry and all that good stuff. For my shoes, I'm gonna go with my little Stan Smith sneakers, my white sneakers, because they are like my go-to for everything. So this is the outfit. This is how I've styled it. The makeup look, the aviator sunglasses, and we're off. Woo!
I am sitting today at Parc Monceau. It is an amazing park here in Paris that I absolutely love. I don't come here often, but I really wanted to come out here today and just enjoy it. And I was just thinking about some of the things that I do normally to stay cool when it does get to the point of being unbearably hot. And I thought I'd share those with you today. So one of the first things I do is I have a bottle of Evian spray, like a little miniature one, and I carry it around in my purse on super hot days. So one of the things I have, at least in my home, is a refrigerator just for my beauty products, and I use it mainly for my moisturizer and for some of my eye creams, not my oils obviously, and not like my serums unless it gets unbearably hot. But I do that because I want to kind of keep the product cool. I also want to note that for me, one of those super important parts of like keeping my skin like glowing during the warm months is the cleanser. So you have to have like just such a great cleanser to keep your face, you know, clean. Otherwise, all of the oil and sunscreen and gunk from the day is just gonna like bake into your pores and like make your pores disgusting. So I really, for me, it's always key to have like a great cleanser, and I've been using this cleanser a lot, the Allies of Skin. It's a vitamin C cleanser. I really like it. I use it every single night. I do an oil cleanser, and then I also cleanse with this, and I am loving how it's making my skin feel. So that's another thing. And then also, as far as fashion choices that I make really for keeping cool, I would say that when it comes to that, I think I don't wear a bra in the summer, so I completely ditch that, and I actually opt for nipple covers, and so I use the nipple covers from this brand Node, because frankly, they're the first nipple covers I've ever found that perfectly match my skin tone. So those are just some of the beauty and fashion differences that I embrace during the summer to kind of like keep myself cool and keep myself from, you know, becoming a disgusting sweaty mess, but instead having a beautiful summer glow. So anyway, I'm gonna sit out here, continue to enjoy this beautiful sun and this beautiful weather, and yeah, I'll show you some more of the park. Trust me, you're gonna love this park. It's beautiful.
Okay, so I'm about to be late for French class, but before I leave, I had to show you my outfit because I really like it. This is it. I have on this denim vest that I thrifted. I don't know where I think I probably got it from Galeries Lafayette. That's one of my favorite places to go looking for vintage stuff. And then I have this shirt that I got forever ago from TJ Maxx. It's Millie. It was petite, so it fits me perfectly. And then I have on my Madewell jeans. These are the Madewell 90 straight jeans, and these are in the curvy version. Curvy for those of us who have booty. And so I like it. And then this belt is Saison. And the earrings, if you saw my Aix-en-Provence video from last year, these are the earrings. I got an Aix-en-Provence. Let me just come close so you can see them. You know, see that, got that 80s lipstick going on. And like kind of the 80s hair, because it's kind of like curly, crinkly. And then, oh gosh, what was that? That was something outside that fell. So for my shoes, I'm doing my Moea sneakers. In case I've never told you about this brand, what's really cool about them is they make all of their shoes from like fruits and vegetables. So these are called grape. But these are black, white, and gray. It's raining outside. It's cold. So I have to go with sneakers. But I also feel like that works for the 80s, 90s look I'm going for. And for my bag, post French lesson, I'm going to be carrying this bag. It's from Saison. And then, you know, the whole outfit, this is what it'll be. Obviously with the shoes on my feet once I'm about to leave the door. One thing to note on, like, my style and how because someone was saying, you know, you make it look so effortless. Here's why. I really, I play a lot with different textures. I like to do things that ordinarily wouldn't go together. And I also really like to think about consistency of color from the top all the way through. So for example, the earrings, you know, these have this little bit of white up here, and then the gold, and then the number 5, which you may have a hard time seeing, that's in black, right? So then I think about it in far as like, okay, if gold, black, and white are kind of the ancillary colors of the outfit, because I know denim, I want to be the base with the denim jeans and the denim vest, then a top I need to go with is going to be something that has, you know, black and white in it, right? So that's why I went with this. But then I thought, let's make it frilly so that it's not just, you know, something, it looks a little bit different. And then same thing with the accessories, you know, I'm thinking, let me go with this black bag because it creates kind of a different shape to the outfit. And then it has the little gold details, so that matches like the little gold details in the earrings. And then I added the belt because the belt has a little bit of gold details here and it's black, so it brings that gold detail. And then of course the sneakers are black and white, right? So it brings that black and white, you know, through the outfit all the way down. So that's really how you kind of want to think about, that's kind of how you can make an outfit feel more effortless when you're putting it together, is really thinking about like the colors and how you move colors throughout the outfit. Like if you can keep the colors going from head to toe, that's what gives the outfit consistency, and that's what I would say is kind of the easiest way to think about it. And for me, denim is not a color, it is a way of life. And so, you know, I think of 3 colors like black, white, and gold, and then, you know, you put denim with it and it can kind of work really easily. So that's why this outfit, you know, it came together kind of easily because I'm playing a lot with, you know, this lace and the ruffles with the denim, and then, you know, the circle bag, so it just gives it a lot of visual interest. So, yep, that's it. Now I have to go. I'm gonna go to French class, and then I have to come back home. Bye! Okay, so to me, this is literally what summer in France is all about. Going to either Tuileries or Jardin de Luxembourg and just laying in one of those chairs and taking a nap. And honestly, I have to say, it's heaven. Like that, it's perfect. You just sit in the sun, bronze,
and enjoy the water and the sights and the people and just relax. I mean, c'est la Saison Douce.
Okay, so here's the outfit. Here are the nails. As I said, I just did them. I did them. They're non-toxic gel from the brand Manicure. And this is my favorite nail brand. I love this color. So I used to wear a gel nail polish color, this color, when I used to live in the US. And then when I stopped doing gel because it's so awful for you, I was like, oh, I wish I had the color again. And now I do. So yeah, I did it. I did a pretty good job. Yeah, so there's that. And it also, this is a collection called the Fizzy Garden collection, and they actually sent it to me. And so that's the food. So this is one color in the collection, but also the other colors are this lime and this pearlescent. So yeah. If you're ever interested in that brand, I have a discount code so you can get a discount on it. But this is the outfit for today. Yes, my loves, it is Lily Pulitzer. One of the brands I receive compliments on the absolute most here is Lily Pulitzer, and because it's going to be a hot, steamy day in Paris, I thought why not go with like a really pretty summer dress. I'm sure the French people will still be in all black, but like who cares? It's hot outside and that's wonderful. And I also painted my toes. So yeah, so there you have it. I hope you have enjoyed this video today, my loves. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the outfits, getting to go on some adventures around Paris, and also seeing some of my beauty looks for the days when it is hot, 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 but a girl wants to still be glowing. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon.